my dear brothers and sisters. Our Holy Gospel for today is taken from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke, chapter 9, verses 7 to 9. We're in our Holy Gospel for today, my dear friends. Our Gospel, or Jesus, remind us that we should not have this kind of love towards power and towards authority. That loving too much the power, loving too much about authority will in fact mislead our lives and will lead us also to commit sin. So in today's gospel, we may be able to see that Herod is in fact a man who loved power, who loved authority, wherein loving of authority and loving of power, somehow it leads him not to think anymore of others, but to think only of himself. That because of love of power, love of authority, John suffered a lot. And in fact, he is also the one who beheaded John, who asked to beheaded John. So my dear friends, we may be able to see here that loving of power and loving of authority is in fact not good for us. So that's why it is what the gospel trying to tell us now today, that we should love God instead of power and authority. A love who shows humility, meekness, and humble of heart. My dear friends, that in our life too, if we will going to love the power now refers to money. That if we love money, that it will always lead us into greediness and not to help others. That if we love too much money, if we love too much our business, it will not give us time to be with God, but instead to be with your own self, to be with your own happiness. You might forget already to serve God because money give you more happiness, but you don't know that it mislead your life, it ruin your life. My dear friends, our Holy Gospel for today invites that we should also look a concern towards others, that we should not have this kind of selfishness and pride, that we should not only look for our own goodness, for our own authority, for our own power, for our own gain, but we should have this kind of concern towards others, that life and others is important than power or authority.